Yeah, a lot of controversy. Tell you what, they are not happy in South Carolina at Clemson. They are not happy with Dabo Swinney. He did not go into the transfer portal to get a quarterback. They've got unbelievable financial support at Clemson for their athletic programs. He went with a freshman. He is aghast at the NIL. He does not like the transfer portal, but it is the way of life, and he's refused to do it. Last year, he had only 2 transfers in the program. Dabo Swinney's taken a lot of heat in Clemson after they got rocked this past weekend. And the heat is pretty severe at Florida, where they got whacked at home. And Billy Napier, who did not have a good season last year, comes out of the gate this year, and the Gators get bashed again. Tell you, he may not survive this season. Might make a coaching change in the middle of the season. Colorado opened with a victory. Shedeur Sanders was phenomenal, 454 yards passing. Dion was strutting up and down the sidelines with the quarterback, his son. I'll tell you what, I don't like his other son. I think Shiloh Sanders is a cheap shot artist. He's got a lot of junk off the field. I mean, criminal cases, lawsuits, and all that. He plays like a punk. He buried a receiver going into the bench, into the fence. Why the officials did not throw a flag on him on that one, came back in the second half and did the exact same thing in front of the bench and finally got flagged with a chance he was going to get ejected from the game. But Shedeur Sanders, he took a lot of hits again. They have not quite fixed that offensive line yet, but Shedeur looks like he's a top 5 pick in the draft. Boise State, that's the 4th logo there on the right. They go into a place called Georgia Southern, which is one of the really good group of 5 schools. Georgia Southern used to be a 1AA power. Now they're moved up. They get a lot of bounce backs from the SEC, the ACC. Boise State went in there and battered them. And Austin Genty might be the second best running back in the country. 267 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns for Boise State in the win at Georgia Southern. That was impressive. We talked about Oregon State Beavers. Man, they came flying out of the gate. 379 yards rushing with the 2 transfer running backs. Oregon State's going to be here to play San Diego State. The best part of opening day in college football is it's opening day. I watched so many games till my eyes almost fell on my head. But some of them I don't like. So you got your payday. You took your beating. Thanks for coming. Go home. Ohio State, 52-6 over Akron. It was terribly one-sided. Texas, 52-0 over Colorado State. And I felt really bad for the starting quarterback at CSU because he's one of the best quarterbacks in the Mountain West Conference. Alabama beat Western Kentucky 63-0. Jalen Milroe, Heisman candidate, 278 all-purpose yards. And the worst one was Ole Miss, 76, Furman, 0. Furman is one of the smaller 1AA schools in the country. It's obvious. Here's your $650,000 payday. Thanks for coming. Get on the bus. Go home. I'm sorry all your players got hurt. Lane Kiffin left his quarterback into the 4th quarter. Jason Dart threw for 418 and 5 touchdowns. Ole Miss, 76-0 over Furman. I don't think that kind of stuff has to happen in modern-day college football, but it still does. So, John, I kind of jumped around the checkerboard here. Go ahead.
Does the ranking system prioritize or give benefit for lopsided wins? Is that part of the formula anymore?
I think strength of schedule and quality wins is more important than beating Furman 76-0.
Right.
Now, if you get upset by a 1AA, and that has happened,
yes,
as witnessed by Appalachian State years ago, beating Michigan in Ann Arbor, you could get really hurt badly if you lose to 1AA, but that hardly ever happens.
You see that happen in basketball, though, where, the payday team will go the other way. Colorado, how about that Travis Hunter, man? I mean, that guy is an incredible athlete.
Yeah, he played, did he play 80? I want to think I heard 82 snaps at 89. He played both sides of the ball, and he made some unbelievable catches. He is so gifted and such a great athlete. Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter could be 2 of the top 10 picks in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. And the other comment I want to make is on that Clemson game. I was watching it, and again, I'm on DirecTV stream, and it's on, and then it gave me a little message, says, hey, would you like to watch this in 4K? I said, sure. And so I was watching the game in 4K, all was good, and then suddenly There was no sound. There was no announcer. And I realized the camera was in the back corner of the stadium. And it was like, was there like an evacuation? Is it a bomb warning? It turned out that they didn't have any studio, any commercial feed on this. And so it was just kind of an odd broadcast. Like someone forgot to monetize it on the DirecTV 4K stream. It was weird.
Yeah, you and ABC and DirecTV just not getting along very well. So those are college football stories.